So we're on Isolation Trail West this morning, a trail we haven't been on before. It's been a dry, comfortable night at a tent site off a rocky branch. Trail is pretty muddy, but it seems like a gentle grade, which is nice. We spent a lot of energy, a lot of effort climbing yesterday. It's nice to have a little bit of easy hiking. Last night we went out and had dinner on Isolation, which was about maybe a mile from where we camped. We got out there. We were there for the sunset, and we came back and it was pretty dark and very muddy. It was definitely what we would call an adventure, trying to go every 10 feet without stepping into ankle deep mud in the dark. But it was definitely something new, and so is this. We don't see many trails like this in the mountains. It's got a nice wide but low area. What's that?
I think it's like this because nobody takes it, so it's not eroded.
Okay.
Nice. I like it.
I like it too. So is it the dry river wilderness that we're heading into on the Isolation Trail West?
Good morning. It is Sunday, September 26th, 2021. I think we've been hiking about an hour, and we are on the Isolation Trail West. We just did a water crossing right here. Oops. I'm still kind of on the water crossing. Let's not slide. So, here we are. This is I don't know if it's a tributary or a branch of the dry river, or it's just a brook that flows into it, but this is not the dry river, but we're going to pick it up pretty soon. And Isolation Trail West was lovely so far. It's not eroded because nobody takes it, so it was really much nicer walking. And now we've got this water. That's nice. All right, and we're heading over to the dry river Cutoff, and then taking it up to Mizpah hut, and then we're gonna go over to Jackson and down. Ooh, blue skies. Haha. We did have a view out as we were walking, and everything was socked in. All the southern presidentials and up to Washington was all socked in. So hopefully it'll clear by the time we get to Jackson. This is Isolation Trail West.
So we're walking along some tributary off the dry river, it seems. And we've had to go down to the river and sort of cross it twice. Not really cross it, but go down into it. I guess we're going down into it again right here. So that is not a fun place to come down. Again to the river and then back up out of it. Okay. This is an interesting trail, but it's not easy. It's not fast like the other stuff was. Okay, maybe we're away from it now for a bit. That'd be nice. We crossed and went up into a place where other people had broken a trail. Found ourselves at a dead end and realized That wasn't the trail, but there weren't any cairns or markings along that trail. So that happens when you hit water. You gotta find out where to go across. If you can't see the trail clearly from where you're standing and there's no markings, it's trial and error. Today looked like a pretty high chance of rain, but they brought that back, and now it seems like it might rain. But it's not raining now, and hopefully it will hold off until we get up to the top of Jackson. Well, okay. Yes, that was slippery. I landed on my arm, which didn't feel good. But I can still hold the phone, so it's not broken. Okay. I stepped on a branch there, and it was slipperier than I thought it would be. Okay. It's nice in here. It's open, and the weather is cool. Right now it's a little damp, but it's nice hiking weather. And it's nice to have a gentle grade for a while. Okay. Maybe I should put away my video now. See if I can manage to get through this without slipping. Okay, well, that wasn't too bad. Okay. See, so here, it could be that the trail goes to the left and across there, or it could be that, I think it stays to the right here. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the trail. Okay, as soon as I turn off this video, I'm sure a moose is gonna step out of the woods. So let me do that so I have a chance to see a moose.
We are still on Isolation Trail. I just wanted to show the mushrooms are crazy here. The whole way down, poor John has had to listen to me say, look at that one. Look at these shrooms. Look at this. This whole tree is completely covered. It's awesome. Anyway, if you are interested in mushrooms, you should take up hiking because, man, you see things. There's another one. There's a different kind. Some more. They're everywhere. I just love these ones that are like a colony on a tree, though. They're so cool.
I think they're related.
Look at them all. Yes.
So here we are on a water crossing. Up top there to try a different place. I asked her to come back to here so I can help her get across here. I think she's thinking about doing that now. Let's see what happens. I hope she coming back here. Anyway, we had to come across this stuff. Not really a whole lot of places to cross here, as you can see. But there is this rock right here.
that one. A little bit slippery on the face you gotta get to, but I think we can get more out there. I got it. So, I will turn this off and let's see whether we can get across.
Okay, this is the dry river, which is not so dry, and we just spent like 10 or 15 minutes trying to figure out how to cross it. We've got it figured out. Nobody got wet. We're not all the way across yet though, but I'm just gonna go this way. Should be okay. So that was interesting. We're on the Mount Eisenhower trail right now for like 2/10 of a mile. And worst case scenario, if we couldn't have gotten across, we would have just gone back and then go down the dry river trail all the way to Crawford Notch. And actually, we could have picked up like a Webster Cliff Trail if we wanted to avoid a road walk. But anyway, we made it across. Whew! That was fun. I could have taken my boots off, but it was pretty deep most places. Yeah. All right, so that's the dry river. This is the Mizpah hut, and it's noon. We had about 10 minutes of bright sun. I was very hopeful, but
Is it up this way?
we are socked in right now, and we're at about 3,800 feet. We're gonna be heading over to Mount Jackson, which I think is at 4,100-ish. So we probably will not have a view. That's okay, and then we'll just pop down. See, it says Mizpah right there.
Let's get cliff that way. I think that's where we're going.
Yep. So we're gonna go over to Mount Pierce. All right. So that's the summit of Mount Jackson over there. There's the signs. Go down Webster-Jackson Trail. Winds are probably 30, 35 miles an hour, maybe. I don't know. It's windy. So we're heading down. Okay, so this is quite a bit lower than the summit of Jackson. This is on the Jackson-Webster Trail. It's called Bugle Cliff. And I think it's like less than a mile from the end of the trail. But we're not socked in here. So let's go take a look. Beautiful. Yeah. All right. Nice. So this is looking down into Crawford Notch at the Highland Center, which is on the other side of that water. Our car is parked kind of across the street and up a little bit, so we're almost there. And let's see over here. The trees are starting to go. It's pretty nice. Over here is Tom. I think it's that one. And then Avalon is this little bump, I believe. Maybe that's Willard. Have to take a look. I think that let me get down here better. Okay, let's see. No, this bump right here. That is Willard, because people ice climb that in the winter, so you can come up that face and pop out right where everybody is standing who climbed it. And that's a really simple, easy hike for people who don't hike or have little kids or whatever. That's a great hike, Willard, with nice views. this is Avalon, which is also on the 52 with a view, and it's pretty nice. It's steep. It's a steep hike. And then behind that is Field. And then Willie is this big monstrosity over here that if you, I don't know, you probably can't see it because of the shadow, but there's all kinds of landslides on the face of that. And there's a historical Willie house at the bottom. And it's a terrible story of destruction from a landslide. So anyway, you can read about it on your own. All right, and there's the Mount Washington Resort. I don't know if you can see it right in there. And it looks like the stuff is lifting now. I can't tell if nothing over here is in the summits are not in the clouds, but so maybe Pierce is clear now. I can't tell, but it wasn't while we were there. There's John. He's layered down. I'm going to do the same. And we will be out of here in no time and eating our lunch, which is good because it's going to be 3 o'clock or later. I'm hungry.